The sun was already high when the trouble began, and by the time it ended, one ordinary janitor's life would never be the same. Blood rushed in Arman Haleem's ears as he stood between danger and a trembling stranger, knowing that one wrong move could cost him everything. Yet stepping back was never an option. In that bright, unforgiving daylight, a single father with a mop-calloused grip became the last line of protection when no one else dared to stop. If you believe in kindness, courage, and second chances, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. Your support keeps real, meaningful stories like this alive. Arman Haleem had learned to live quietly. At 38, he worked as a janitor in a coastal transit building, scrubbing floors while the world hurried past him without noticing. His uniform was always clean but faded, his shoes worn thin at the heels. Every morning, he packed a small lunch and walked his daughter Safia to school before starting his shift. Since his wife passed away 3 years earlier, Safia had become the center of his universe, the reason he woke before sunrise, and the reason he kept going when exhaustion settled deep into his bones. Life had stripped him of comfort, but it had never taken his values. That afternoon, Arman was emptying trash near the outdoor steps when he noticed movement that did not belong. 3 men hovered too close to a young woman near the bike racks, their shadows stretching long on the concrete. The woman's fear was visible even from a distance, her body stiff, her eyes darting for help that never came. People passed by, eyes forward, pretending not to see. Arman felt a familiar ache in his chest, the same ache he felt when Safia clutched his arm during thunderstorms. He thought of his daughter's voice asking him to help others when they were scared. That memory pushed his feet forward before his mind could talk him out of it. What happened next unfolded fast under the open sky. The men underestimated the janitor with tired eyes and a bent posture. Arman moved with the urgency of a father protecting his child, using instinct, strength born of necessity, and a refusal to let fear win. He did not seek revenge or glory. He only created enough chaos to break the moment and give the woman space to run toward safety. When security finally arrived, the danger had passed, leaving Arman shaken, bruised, and silent. He returned to his work, finished his shift, and went home to help Safia with her homework as if nothing extraordinary had happened. By the next morning, whispers followed him through the building. Someone had recorded part of the incident, and the video had traveled faster than Arman ever could. He expected trouble, maybe even losing his job for stepping out of line. Instead, as the sun climbed higher, black cars rolled into the parking lot, polished and unmistakable. A uniformed Navy admiral stepped out, his presence commanding even in daylight. The building went still as the man asked to see Arman Haleem. The admiral's visit was not about punishment. It was about recognition. The woman Arman had protected was the admiral's niece, visiting from out of town, unaware that her mourning would turn into a test of humanity. The admiral spoke of service, not just in uniform but in spirit, and of how courage often wears the most unassuming faces. He thanked Arman publicly, offering assistance, opportunity, and support for Safia's future. More than that, he restored something Arman had lost along the way, the belief that doing the right thing still mattered. Please comment and share where you are watching from and what this moment meant to you. As the day went on, sunlight streamed through the windows differently. Arman walked home holding Safia's hand, the world somehow lighter. He was still a janitor, still a single father, still tired, but he was also a reminder that heroes do not always arrive with sirens or medals. Sometimes they arrive with quiet hearts, steady hands, and the courage to act when everyone else looks away. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and engage with the video. Your support helps spread hope, one story at a time.